If you've ever thought, why does this bother me so much? Or I know I'm overreacting, but I just can't stop, then this video is for you. Because relationship triggers are not about what's happening right now. They're about what your nervous system learned back then. And until you heal that subconscious pattern, your conscious mind will keep losing the argument. And that's exactly what we are here to discuss in today's Mindful Monday. Now, if it's your first time joining us, feel free to type in the comments where you're coming from, any questions or comments that you do have, and any topics that you'd like to hear more about in the future. Also, make sure you stay until the very end of this video to find out how you can receive some free gifts, including a hypnotic recording on releasing limiting beliefs. So, getting back to our topic of triggers. Now, here's something that most people do not realize. A trigger is not an emotion. A trigger is a conditioned response. It's an emotional response, not emotion. So in NLP, we call this a stimulus response loop. In hypnosis, we recognize it as a protective pattern stored in the subconscious mind. Now, your partner doesn't cause your reaction, right? We know this. They activate a memory, which is an emotion meaning loop that already exists. And the subconscious mind doesn't care about logic at all, right? It cares about familiarity and safety. And that's why you shut down when someone raises their voice, or you panic when someone pulls away from you, or you feel rejected when someone is distracted, or you feel controlled when someone asks for a simple question or request. It's because your subconscious learned at some point that this is dangerous. This means I'm not safe. This means I'll be abandoned, or this means I don't matter. Now, you already know that just talking about these things does not necessarily fix them. You can understand your trigger intellectually and still feel hijacked emotionally. Why? Well, because triggers don't live in the thinking conscious mind. They live in the body and the subconscious memory system. And triggers are state-based, not story-based. That's why hypnosis and NLP are so powerful here. They work directly with emotional memory, with sensory coding, with the nervous system responses, with the subconscious meaning making. So we don't argue with the trigger. What we want to do is we want to recode it. So let's move into a demo. Now, if you're in a safe place to do so, go ahead and allow your eyes to close. As you listen now, allow your attention to just soften. You don't need to try to relax. Just notice where your body already knows how to relax. That's right. Take a slow breath in and a longer breath out. Good. Now bring to mind a recent moment where you felt triggered in a relationship. Not the worst one, just a real one. That's right. Notice where you feel it in your body. Is it tight, heavy, warm, buzzing, sharp, or dull? Does it have a shape, a size, or a direction? Just noticing, you're not reliving it, you're just observing it. Good. Now imagine stepping slightly back from that feeling, as if you're watching it from a gentle distance. Good. And ask this powerful question, not logically, but curiously. When was the first time my nervous system learned this reaction? You don't need to force an answer, because your subconscious already knows. Let an image, a memory, or a sensation drift up. Maybe from childhood or adolescence, or even a vague emotional impression. And notice how young that part of you feels. This is important, because triggers are often emotional time travel. Your adult self is here, but a younger part is reacting. Now imagine your adult self today stepping into that memory calm, grounded, resourced. And let the younger version of you notice you and gently communicate without words. I see you. I understand why you learned this. You are protecting me the best way you know how. That's right. And notice what shifts when that younger part feels seen. And now here's the hypnotic reframe. Allow your subconscious to update the meaning. Let it learn that was then. This is now. I have more choice. I am safe to respond differently. Imagine the old trigger response loosening like a knot gently untangling. And now visualize a future moment. The same type of situation that used to trigger you. But this time, you breathe. You stay present. You respond instead of reacting. You feel grounded in yourself. Notice how different that feels in your body. And let your nervous system rehearse this new response now. Because the subconscious learns through experience, not just through repetition. And take one more breath in and slowly return your attention here, allowing your eyes to open when you're ready. That's right. Good. Now what we just did is called memory reconsolidation. It's a state interruption. And it's a subconscious reassociation. So in NLP, we change the meaning attached to the stimulus. In hypnosis, we update the emotional imprint. Triggers dissolve when the body no longer senses threat, when the subconscious no longer predicts danger, and when the nervous system learns a new outcome. This is not about becoming numb. It's about becoming regulated. When your triggers heal, communication becomes clearer. You stop personalizing everything. You feel safer being vulnerable, and you attract healthier dynamics. Because healed nervous systems create healthier relationships. Your reactions are not flaws, they are outdated protection strategies. And once your subconscious updates the pattern, the trigger no longer needs to exist. That's right. Now, if you'd like a free recording and other gifts, simply type the word mindful in comments, or you can message me the word mindful and then follow the link, which I'll then put in. If you'd like to work one-on-one to rewire your mind even deeper, I'd love to hear from you. You can email me at unwindthemindllc@gmail.com or check out the website unwindthemind.com. Until then, trust the process, train your mind, and keep breathing into your power.